Hello and welcome back to another video of Lady and the Frogs. There are frogs, but they're not really going to be in camera. It's Tuesday the 3rd of August today, 2021. It's just another vlog. I've got a few things which I've got to post. I had 13 things which I posted yesterday, but I also had an optician's appointment, so typically I ended up running late for that, and I had to like rush into town because I needed to also speak to my bank, which I had to wait an hour for because they don't have any staff at the bank because they're all working from home, which isn't really very helpful to anybody. And as somebody who I spoke to, I was messaging, they said, well, it's no good people working from home because you can't hear what they say because their audio is so terrible. And if my audio is terrible, it's because my washing machine is on, because I'm going to sort my life out. I have decided I need to sort out all these things which I keep talking about doing and I never do. So I have big plans and I just need to stay motivated. So this week I am going to have motivation with eBay because there is another reduced final valuation fee offer. So I'm going to use that to light the fire under my arse to do a stock take, whereby I take the boxes of stock I've got, end everything that's in there, because typically I'll have a box of jumpers, I'll have a box of dresses, and I'll just end all of those things and then check through what I've got there, send some of it to auction. This time I'll probably put some of these things in bundles and just get rid of them or send them back to the charity shop, because I just want to get control of my room so that it's not diabolical when I walk in there. Somebody's drilling. I don't know how good the mic is on this, it's blocking this out. Obviously the annoying thing is I do still have all this Lego here, and some of this Lego is quite lucrative, but I haven't sorted it yet. The only things that I have sorted, which I don't know if you can see, I have sorted and done the hotel and my friend's Lego, and the Hoover's there because it's awful, this carpet just constantly gets bits on it, even if I do it regularly. So these are the bits that I'm taking to the post office today. I'm still accepting low offers on things just to get stuff moving. We're not fed up with the sight of it. And one of the reasons I went to the bank yesterday is because they sent me an abusive message. You know, these generic text messages. It wasn't so generic one that they sent me yesterday because it was the first of the month. And they basically said, we're going to charge you £20 a day for being shit. So I know that the not sourcing is doing me the world of good, because I need to do my accounts, work out what my cash flow is and work out why I'm crap. But this week is all about listing and getting stuff on, because obviously I won't sell anything unless I list things. So accounts is back burner thing. Flat being a mess is, except for the hoovering here, is a back burner thing. So this is something that I've sold. Except somebody gave me an offer of £12. I thought, blow it, it's been here since Christmas, since before the dawn of vaccines. It's Burberry. You'd think it would have sold, but it didn't. But it does have belt loops on it, so it was obviously supposed to have a little tie on it, so that didn't sell for much. Fuck you, Burberry. So I'm going to put this I'm going to put this away so that it doesn't get any bits on. Yesterday, I mean, I know it's August, but yesterday I sold 2 coats, and because they were woolen, they just seemed to pick up everything that was on the carpet, which was really frustrating. It's not that I'm dirty, but I do feel like I want to do a grand clean of everything, but everything just seems to pick up lint. So this top's had a lot of interest in this one. I only had it on for $14.99. Somebody sent me an offer this morning of $12.50, so I thought, well, yeah, that's fine. It's just phase 8. It's one of these things where you just think, oh, it's a good idea to pick that up, and it is a good idea to pick that up. It's just, you know, Don't price it too high because it won't sell. But I know that I'm very lucky because I can pick stuff up for cheap. And I do think that that's part of my problem when it comes to overspending, is I can pick too much stuff up for cheap here. And I need to start being a bit more picky. This is a religion t-shirt. I've sold my last 2 of these. I do like religion because people like it. Some of the designs sell for about £25, but generally I can get around £17.99 to £20 for them, depending on the design. But this one has stuck about. I've accepted an offer yesterday of 15. I also had one that was covered in doves, which I accepted an offer of 14 on. Doesn't matter, does it? I think I wouldn't have paid any more than £2 for this, and it's possible that I even got some of them at a £1 bargain bonanza place. And I must remember to buy more poly bags today. I must remember to get ink cartridge because that's a problem. This went on auction because, yeah, it may be that it's Fred Perry, but it's also pink, it's gaudy, and it had some wear on the bottom of the cuffs, which I tidied up the best I could. And frankly, I got £7 on auction for that. I've charged £4 postage. I'm going to have to do one of my genius things today. I had to be very careful yesterday with the post because I was going to a different post office, the post office that I've stopped using so much because they're so pedantic. They literally measure everything and check that you've done it correctly. 50 that's come off that one. I don't need that one. So it's slightly too big to go in that. So I'm going to have to doctor one of these to make it fit. So I'm going to be taping down that side and making that one fit to large letter size. This, I've had to do stain removal on this, and I think I won. Well, let's hope I won. It's quite hard when something's like beige. This is a Uniqlo t-shirt. Anna Sue. So she does, well, lots of designs that look like that. This one is going abroad somewhere. I can't think where. Germany, possibly. I don't know. So that one I can't put away because it's got to go in plain packaging. It might, if it's going to Germany, we should have the I can't think what the number is, SS number or IOS or something. I don't know, something stupid, something that sounds like it's to do with something else. The acronym sounds like something that's in construction to do with care of carcinogenic substances, but if it's going to Europe, it should have the code on it, but I think it might be going to America or something like that. But anyway, it is what it is. And then the last thing I have to send out today is this, which I sent to auction. I picked this up for £4 and I was a bit regretful. It's Hackett. Now these rugby polo things are quite popular. The Gant ones are really popular for some reason. This would be popular, but every time I have laid it out to take photos of it, I found another hole in it. So it's been driving me up the wall. I have repaired so many holes in this and listed them on the thing. So it's got holes on the back there, which I've done. I don't know if you can see that. So it had like frayed tear there, which I have just repaired. So you can see it on the back, but it's quite disguised on the front. And then there's another one there. And then where the patch is here, it's got wear there. So I've repaired all of these things. And then I stated on the listing all of these things. And then for some reason, the auction, which started at £4.99, completely blew up and it's gone for £21. So no doubt those people didn't read that. There's a lot of people who can't read. Maybe it's, it all seems to have started happening just lately. So I'm starting to wonder whether it's to do with the vaccine. Maybe people's eyes are affected and they can't read. But I've had loads of people returning stuff because they didn't read the measurements and shit like that. So it's starting to become really annoying at the moment. I've had, I did supposedly do really well last month, although I haven't done my accounts to check and see if the figures. I mean, eBay was saying that I took £3,000 in the month of July, and I just don't quite believe that. So I'm going to have to dig into that. I mean, obviously it's not, that isn't the profit, but I don't know. I'm a bit dubious about that, because it's the first time that I've been really horrendously overdrawn in my bank account, that I've ended up having to like move a bunch of money from another account and do a whole load of other stuff. It's the first time in a year that I've had to do this. Oh, it seems that it's bin Monday. We seem to have a bin day seems to be Tuesday to Friday now, every day. Yeah, so if I've had like such a glorious month of earning last month, why is this the first month that I've been in difficulty with my bank account? Doesn't add up to me. So it's probably just because of my overspending, because I have overspent on all this Lego. So this is the situation that I'm in. Let's try and take this off. Right, I have sorted, these are all the little sundry sets that were in with all my Lego. So I've got loads of like spare stud bits, which I'll probably just put in my bags. And then I've got some various figures here, and dismembered torsos. But then I have got a few little sets there. This is like a cat scratcher thing, but unfortunately it's missing the cat. But I'm just going to sell all of these together because they're just a little bit crap. I have got that set there, which I need to put together. It's complete, but it's missing a crab, which is sitting on the, let me get it out. So everything's there and I haven't put it together, but it's missing this flipping crab. So I could technically put all this stuff in with this. Yeah, because there's loads of room in there to pack it in. That would just, it might actually make sense. I've got that one, which is complete, which is that one. So that's all built, ready to go. This is a hoover for me to blast around the carpet. Them I still need to put on, but this is stuff that's happening today. Aeroplane there, which has made me realise I've actually probably got spares for another aeroplane for that. And then this thing here, which I've done a time lapse on a separate video. The only thing that I was missing was this, which had obviously like been something that had just gone poing and been knocked off. But thankfully I had the right colour flagpole, and obviously I had the flags. So I was able to complete the Grand Hotel. And this is all the tut that goes with it. But it's really cool. So if you actually want to look at that in detail, I'll put that on another video. There's been a new version that's come out in the last few months of the Grand Hotel. So I'm still going to try for £70, I think. But I think you can probably buy it brand new for £70. So I might need to be a bit more conservative. But I haven't got the box, so let's be realistic. I'm probably going to be putting it on for 60. But I only paid £5 for all of that Friends Lego that you just saw. So that's fantastic. That's all my stuff, which is photographed, ready to go on, which I'm doing. And then obviously I've got all my Lego still sat here, and this is the important stuff. But I'm going to prioritise doing the clothing that I've got knocking around. Now, the reason that I want to sort my life out is because of this room. So obviously, I mean, I keep talking about this, but I just want to be down to being in all of these boxes and only having these boxes along this wall with my stock. But no, it's piled up here. I can't get to my poly bags because I've got stuff blocking it, and then I've got all of that piled up there, Lego as well, and it's just getting all a bit crazy. So this is why I'm saying I'm going to sort my life out. I really need to sort my life out, and I'm so determined. You know, every time I'm like feeling a little bit miserable about myself, I'm just like, no, we're going to sort this out, and we're going to get into it. So yeah, look at all of those brown boxes. It's ridiculous. It's just stupid ass things that I need to make decisions on and just either get rid or list them and put them in one of these boxes. This is the thing, is that some of these boxes, I know this is like a knackered one. This is just a few overflowed skirts, but look, it's virtually empty. So there's room for things to go in here. I just need to get on top of it instead of procrastinating. Okay, still trying to do my post. It's taking a lot longer because I don't know what's happened to this tape, but it keeps doing that. And I don't know, I mean, you can see it's all gone all textured and weird. I don't know if it's something that's happened because of the heat. You know, there's other countries which are hotter than us, but no, in England it's got to cause a problem. But I don't think it's that. I think it's that some Jonah at the factory where B&M get their tape, so it's become a complete false economy, this, because whoever's been winding this onto the roll, I've had a whole load of these which are completely defective. I'm going to have to throw all that away because it's unusable, completely and utterly unusable because of a Jonah in the factory. And even this has not been cut properly because it's all on the roll off-centered, so it's not been cut properly. So there we are. I'm getting cheap tape, and it is proper cheap tape. I tell you, my nails. I thought, I'll start painting my nails again. That'll be nice. Feel a bit better about myself. Well, doing Lego and general life, not COVID safe. Not COVID safe tape activities there. Yeah. The things that I am doing in my general day are not conducive to keeping my nail varnish intact. It's going to be absolutely wrecked when I do the rest of my Lego. But there we go. It's probably done, hasn't it? I'll just keep painting it every 2 days. I think generally that's what people who are nicely turned out do. Right. That one seems like it's okay. Maybe we'll have another heat wave and it'll screw up again. So these are all the UK ones. I was able to get the shirts down to large letter. I promise you, I know that one is large letter and that looks a little bit bigger, but it isn't. It's in the size parameters. So this one here, the t-shirt, actually went to Australia. So they have their sort of their code thing, which is here. So they have this thing called ABN. So that has gone on there. So what I have done is I've got the customs declaration, and I've also duplicated that line out to put it on the back of the parcel, just to cover myself and the buyer, because I don't know, they're pretty hot on these things, and if they don't have to look and have to turn the parcel over, it'll probably like speed things up. Anything for it to not be delayed. So people have asked what I do. So that's all I do, is I go to the, if you click into it, so when you're doing your postage and you're buying it on eBay, it'll come up with a, I can't do it. So if you click into the order and then you click on view order details, and it comes up with the page, it's easy just to take that out, put that in Word, and then just to create a label like that, which you can't see, to go on your parcel. And then I just take that to the post office and they will sort me out with a tracked postage thing for that, which is, I don't know, I've charged the buyer for it, it doesn't matter, and it keeps my post office on side with the fact that I'm coming in with loads of prepaid stuff. They don't mind because I am paying for my airmail stuff. And it takes away the aggro of using GSP, because I think adding an extra stage to any of the process, I think, is pointless, because that will be winging its way. It'll probably be on an aeroplane by this afternoon. Oh, that's very optimistic. There's no aeroplanes in the world anymore. Anyway, I'm going to go and do the post office because I've got to go and pick up some parcels, which are probably only returns parcels, annoyingly. So I'm going to go and do that now before they close, because it's a complete mystery as to when my collection place is ever open. So let's do it. Let's bust on. Hello, it's Wednesday morning. I was going to say Tuesday, but I'm really confused about my days because I was out on Monday. I'm just about to do my post. It's quite late because I've been listing this morning because I had Lego out and I just wanted to get it on, and I had a whole job lot of different things. So I've listed them and the other friend's Lego, and I'm sweating because I've been hoovering. And I mean, the weather was supposed to be diabolical today, but it is really hot. Ridiculous. So I've been like doing a mad clean of the kitchen because I found a cachet of flies, which has really pissed me off. This is why I want to sort all my shit out this fucking month, because I've had enough. I just feel like I live in a pigsty. So anyway, I've like charged about mowing. Yeah, I got a mower out in my top floor apartment where I have no grass. I got the hoover out and I've hoovered, and I'm just going to do my post so I can just mop. See, that was another thing. It took me about 5 minutes to heave the mop head off to put the new mop head on, which is really pleasant when you're handling like the old mop head, you know. And then on the packet that you buy the mop, it doesn't have any instructions. So yeah, there's me thinking, well, there must be a clip or something on it, but no, it's just brute force. So there we go. So I have a new mop head, so I'm going to mop through and then just leave the building with my post, you know. And now I'm arriving at lunchtime, so that's like ridiculous. So I've only got 5 things here that I've got to do. This is a naff little top thing by Ted Baker. Ted Baker's just rubbish, isn't it? Oh, why do I do this? Yeah, so this went on auction, and although it had 10 watchers, those people were just, you know, lurking for no bleeding reason other than to annoy me, and only one person bid, and it went for £9.99. But large letter. And then this, I do need to just check, because I'm sure I've got another one of these Paul Costello things. So that's just a linen shirt, and I think I accepted £12 for that because I don't want a hell load of linen stuff kicking around. I'm so determined to do my stock takes because I've had a mare this morning trying to find this t-shirt. So this t-shirt, which sold 2 days ago, but they didn't pay. So this is the one with doves on it, which is the religion one. So I got £14 for that. But could I find it in my t-shirts? Even though it wasn't even that messy. But it is now, because I've got PMT and I was just furious. And my tits keep falling out of my bra, so that doesn't help. Then this one, which I did find. So that is just a Fred Perry thing. I think that's gone for £8.50. It's auctioned twice now, but people haven't paid previously. You know, people. And then this dress, which I was terrified because this sort of leather stuff is not bearing up very well in the heat. in my storage situation. So I was almost convinced that this was going to be all screwy when I got it out, because I had another one which I had to cancel the order from because it would gone, the straps had all sort of deteriorated. It must be really hot here. It must be that, because what with the sellotape and this. So anyway, somebody sent me £20 for that this morning, so I thought, yep, get shot. Don't care. I'm really, really keen to get everything cleared out. I couldn't give a damn at the minute what things go for, because I just feel like I've got too much stuff, so if stuff goes, then I'm making money. So that's what I'm just going to rattle those off in the post, which I've already got my thing up. It's gone on screensaver, but at least my carpet's clean, so everything's going to be clean when I come back. And I mean, what is the weather going to do? I have no idea. There's part of me that's reluctant to do one thing, because then I just think, oh, well, if I do all this listing today and do stock takes, and then the next day it really does rain like they suggest it's going to, and then I struggle to take photos, should I actually come back and take photos, even though it's going to make me sweat? Right, so I'm going to crack on and get this post done and try and make a decision about what I do. I think, in light of the fact that it's going to be clean, I'm going to do some photos on some of the stock that I've got in there. I think I ended up down in tools quite early yesterday because I found the sangria mix that they have at Tesco had been reduced. Last chance to buy, last chance to get drunk, last chance for summer. So I bought some of that, and I had a nice punnet of strawberries that was cheap as well. So I got drunk on the balcony. Well, I didn't get drunk, I just sat and enjoyed the sun, thinking that it was probably not going to be sunny today, and now it is. But there we go. Right, so I'm going to crack on with this. Hi, morning. It's now Thursday. I need to wrap this video up and really put it on because I just keep recording bits and then getting on with my fucking work. So I'm going to the post office. It's just gone 9. I've only got 2 things to go out because evidently eBay, from what I can see from the work that I've been doing, because I have been listing and I've been putting fresh stuff on and I've been ending things, and I can see that they're tweaking stuff. And I swear that little box that you do your writing in, I swear that's got smaller. But there's not much traffic at the moment and it does seem a bit stale, but I'm just going to push on with doing what I'm doing because I have done, this is all my t-shirts which I've stock taped because I turfed them all out yesterday in fury. I shouldn't really be doing this at the wrong time of the month, but I am. There you go. So I'm going to carry on doing that because now I don't feel like I've got to like drive myself nuts because this is all tidy and I know that everything is where it's supposed to be. The other thing, you see, the other reason why I want to end and sell similar, it'll all apply under this final fee valuation discount. But the other thing is that I have this sort of caveat thing on the bottom of all my listings, you know, and I need to change it because the one that I had, my old one, was blathering on about the pandemic. And now it just makes me cringe that I even put anything on there about the pandemic. I really need to remove it because I'm annoying myself about it that I even put anything on there about, I'm still doing this even though there's a pandemic. And then I also put something on about quarantining my stock, and I'm so irritated that, you know, yeah, I was doing that anyway, but that I've added that to my listings, so I just want to get rid of it. So I'm tired today anyway because some knobhead's got their alarm going off. Well, I'm hoping it's some knobhead that's got their alarm going off because I can't work out what it is, and I'm starting to wonder whether the 5G towers, because there's one there and there's one there, and there's actually a big one, a mast thing over there, like, well, a tower. So I've got mast, and then there's a huge tower over there. And I'm starting to wonder whether there's like a noise that only the unvaccinated can hear that are coming out of this, and that we all sound like we're bizarre. I just want a vaccine that works, because obviously this vaccine doesn't work. I've had COVID and I've had very real issues from it, and the conversations that I've had with the NHS have done nothing to help me with long COVID problems and reassure me that the jab is a good idea, because I just feel like it's going to make everything worse for me again. So anyway, there you go. So the only things that I'm sending out is this little dress, which was a auction, and it was like $4.99. It's Sugar Hill. I've had Sugar Hill before and done really well with it. This naff. And then somebody sent me an offer on these Nike shorts. It was only 11 quid. So these are really two really rubbish sales, and it's probably not even worth my time having to go out for them. But I'm going to go and clear my head, get some green tea from the Polish shop, and draw a line under my life. And actually put this video on as well, which would be a bonus. So I do have all this stock here which I've got out, which I'm starting to think, why have I bothered doing that? I just don't know if it's going to be a nice day or not, because it said it was going to be shit today, and it's glorious sunshine again. So that's 3 days in a row that it said that it's going to be 80% chance of catastrophic rain, and it's been gorgeous weather. So the narrative has changed again, and they're lying. They don't need to lie about the weather. So, you know, shady stuff is always going on. You see, and the other thing is, I've spent the last 2 days as well doing a lot of cleaning and housework jobs, which has taken me away from the time I'm spending doing listing, because I've only sort of like been listing and doing this stock take in the afternoon, because I've been like doing cleaning jobs. And that is one of the big problems that I find when you're at home and you're working, because if you were in an office and you like had like a workflow to get on with in an office, you don't have to come in and think, oh, I've got to hoover and dust everybody's desk. You know, because that's somebody else's bloody problem. And that's, you know, that's one of the things that I know that a lot of people who've been working from home have been feeling that as well, but it's just like, it's added annoyance, I find. I'm going to have to try, I think, to get this one into small parcel rate. Can I or can I not? I don't know. I think so. I ordered some poly bags from this company the other day, and a company that I often use for my plain stuff. Literally came within less than 24 hours. And I've ordered my eBay packaging of fucking like so many days ago, and it's still not here. So yeah, that'll be small parcels. Right, so at least I've saved some money on the postage. I'm going to do this now, and I'm going to start putting this video together because it's been going on too long. I want to do a separate video for all this stock, because this stock is stuff it's not stuff that I've bought, it's stuff that I've been donated. So I'll probably do a video going through that, because why not? Why the hell not? Okay, right, thank you for watching, and sorry this has dragged on so long, and you know, who's here watching this last bit anyway, so goodbye.